PGA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time to see who will be crowned champion here at the Daybreak Classic. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. Alongside me in the booth is my mate Rich Beam, and out on the course as always is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. It's such a fun championship, this one. Love being here for it, and I'm glad you could join us as well. We head down to the first tee now, and as we begin our coverage of this week's event, it's a good time to check in with Henny Koyak because we've been hearing some word about a rivalry that's heating up between our featured player and Rose Zhang.
Luke, Rose Zhang is cool, calm, super talented. Our featured player better bring that and more if they're going to defeat her.
Thanks for that, Henny. Looking forward to seeing how this rookie fares against Rose. Oh, you beauty! An eagle!
Oh, dialing it in from the center of the fairway. What a beauty.
Yeah, this was a gift. Wasn't expecting this.
And now that finds him in first place. The second hole at Pinehurst, number 2, is a par 4 where you can send it, Rich.
It's a big hole. You want to aim it at that waist area down the left-hand side. And from there, open up the angle for the second shot to a green that sits slightly above the fairway. And one of the features that we'll be talking about at Pinehurst, a green that has runoff areas in all 4 directions.
Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the player is firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
Just a little off with the accuracy there, unable to find the green. Let's take a look at Rose Zhang, shall we?
Ten out of 10 marks given.
Okay, let's get back to the action. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. And this putt coming up for his par. And he's down there. You got a read?
I've got it going right to left here.
I don't mind the look of this.
Looking to get it really close.
And this one will be for bogey. And after that, he'll drop to 1 under par. The third hole is another par 4 here at Pinehurst number 2, but not a long one.
A driver not required, just anything to put your tee shot in the fairway. Second shot will be shortish in length, but again, a green that has runoff areas in all kinds of directions. Still a good birdie opportunity.
Well, there's some great new stars in the women's game, but Rose Zhang's really one of the brightest out there. She stepped right up onto the big stage early in her career, but she just seems to be going to another level right now.
Well, it was astonishing coming right out of the amateur game and winning so quickly her first start on the LPGA Tour, and that just doesn't happen. You know, who does that? I mean, a handful of players in the game have ever done that, and to watch her go out there and just kind of make that move seamlessly, that's only for world-class players, which is exactly what she is. I just can't wait to watch her progress and see exactly what her limit is, because right now I don't think she has one.
How about this shot? Just a short putt remaining here. Time to take a look at the leaderboard, and they're currently sharing top spot with Hideki Matsuyama. The fourth hole is a par 4 with an elevated tee shot.
Your tee shot through a little bit of shoot there. Fairway cambers from left to right. Next shot, straight back up the hill. You got a little bit of room out to the right-hand side that you can use to bank your golf ball off of and get it back on the green. This is a daunting prospect of a hole.
Well, a little off the target with that one.
Looking at the caddy, a bit too much club there.
And let's catch up now with Rose Zhang. 3 behind our leader.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. That's a touch of class.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Just a short par putt needed on this hole. And he's maintained top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. The par 5 fifth at Pinehurst number 2. One of the signature holes on the course and a real indication of the quality of the architecture.
Yeah, Corin Crenshaw did a fantastic job here. Fairway does camber from right to left. And from there, second shot back up to the hill to a green that tilts from right to left. And oh, do not miss your next shot to the left. Don't do it, because it's just going to keep going and going until it's gone.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, it's hard to even stand straight on this slope. Big right to left break.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Gee, talking about bursting out of the gates.
That is sending the rest of the field a message right there.
As we check the standings, our leader has a 2-stroke advantage. The 6th at Pinehurst number 2 is the first par 3 on the property.
Yeah, not too much to this one other than the fact that you've got a minuscule green here and you got a lot of runoff areas into both bunkers, right and left. Difficult to find the surface in one. Par is going to be a good score.
Going with a 3-wood here.
Nothing good out to the right. This is in trouble.
Wow, what happened there? And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard.
Starting this putt way out to the left.
And back to the course with the live action. This is his second shot. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. How about this? Oh, that is a touch of class from the sand. Well, that's certainly worth another look. Let's have a walk down memory lane.
Yeah, this is just absolutely textbook, Luke. This is how you do it.
Leading by 3 strokes now. On the tee here at the par 4 7th, Rich, what's the best way to attack it?
Best way to attack it is to be bold off this tee. You want to be able to cut off as much as that dog leg as possible. You want to have the shortest club in your hand to attack this flagstick on another domed green.
Well played, mate. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
setting up from about 130 yards out.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
That's been the story of the day, isn't it, Luke? Has missed a lot of greens, and you can't afford to do that on this golf course.
Do it. Come on. Come on.
Time to step into the bunker now. Oh, that one just missed the hole. 8 feet to the cup.
These par putts, they keep around going.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The 8th hole is a par 5, the second on the outward half, and one the players are going to want to try and take advantage of.
They certainly do. Most players should be able to reach into. However, finding this green and keeping it there is another thing. There are 0 flat spots on this green. To make birdie, you're going to have a really sharp short game.
Playing this shot from about 180 yards. That's going right. And that was a bit of a misfire.
Well, story of the day for this player is just missed too many greens. You can't afford to do that.
Sitting at 3 under par. Currently in the lead. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This one, guys, he's got around 9 feet.
This one's for bogey. Be the ball, Danny. No. And as we move to the next hole, our leader is ahead by a couple of shots. The 9th hole at Pinehurst, number 2, continues to feature a green that has so much going on, whether it's crowned or domed, but there's a lot of slope.
And there's a lot of slopes running into some bad spots, isn't there, Luke? Front, you're going back into the bunker. Long, you're going into a bunker. Try and hit it out to the right-hand side into a little flat, safe zone. Take your 2 putts and go on from there.
A little off the mark on that approach shot.
And another missed green in regulation. My, oh my, this has been a long day.
Oh, just missed. Now, this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits. That one's going to break a long way from the left. Let's get back to it, shall we? He has this putt to save his par. And as we make the turn, Rich, he's playing very nicely out in front.
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. That forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position.
12th hole, Rich. Stop me if you heard this. The par 4 that ends up with a crowned or domed green.
That's exactly what Pinehurst gives you every single hole, it seems like. A decision must be made off the tee. However, take the driver and hit it past an area or lay it back. However, the second shot is a little bit kinder green, it must be said. Birdie is actually an opportunity.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. And he's down there. You got a read?
Oh, it's so hard to tell, but I think it's a little bit right to left.
Oh, what a stroke. That will drop, and it will extend the lead.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
The 13th hole here at Pinehurst, number 2, Rich. Just another one of these beaut par 4s.
Another one of these par 4s where you got to find the fairway somehow, hit a fiddly little cut with a 3-wood or a driver. Again, second shot back up the hill to a green that is domed shape. You need to make sure that you leave it below the hole here if at all possible. This green gets scary fast.
This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. 9 feet to the cup.
A little bird tells me this is for birdie.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. He's currently sitting in first place. Rich, we're standing on the 14th tee, and you feel like there's a chance just to get after one here.
Lay it back short of that fairway bunker with 3-wood or take it on with driver. If you take it on with driver, the second shot becomes much easier, and now a birdie opportunity really presents itself. Laying back with a 3-wood, find the center of the green, 2-putt, and get out of here.
That's a good-looking shot there. Standing up over this one after a bunch of birdies.
Oh, what a way to finish the day. Hoping he can close out.
Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And that takes him to 6 under. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Well, you want to win a US Open, a major title, you've got to go stripe it all the way home. And it starts here at the par 3/15th.
Visually, probably the most challenging shot players will see all week long. There's just a wall of grass, and none of it is flat right in front of you. You don't see the flat portion of the green necessarily. You just see the runoff areas, and usually your golf ball is in one of those. This is so difficult from a visual perspective.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Okay, this one starts out pretty straight, but it will go left at the end.
Oh, what a putt.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
Our current leader is up by a whopping 7 shots now. On the tee now, the par 4 16th. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Well, I like the way this person's playing. Birdies all over that scorecard.
Absolutely. It's been a good streak late in the round.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
A bit too much club there.
Well, this is right down the pipe. Super shot, that.
He's only gone and chipped in for birdie. Nice. Great feel, great judge, great speed. Yeah, I like this.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. The penultimate hole at Pinehurst number 2 is an absolutely delightful par 3 with some wonderful history, Rich.
People talk about Payne Stewart's winning putt on the 18th hole back in 1999, but the swing that he made on 17 that year is the one that every player should envision when they stand on this tee box. It was beautiful. It was artwork. It was poetry in motion. It's how you should swing the golf club. This is the only image in my mind when I play this beautiful par 3.
And he holds another one, and he's building quite a sizable lead here. Leading by 9 strokes after that one. And this wonderful championship test ends at Pinehurst number 2 with an uphill par 4.
Blind tee shot here for these players. That's the difficulty here. Just pick a spot in the distance and give her a whirl. From there, you actually have an opportunity on a flat-ish kind of green, not nearly as severe as some of the other ones on the golf course. Right-hand side will get a strong workout because that is the most severe. But if you miss it on the left-hand side, you never know. Finish in style with a birdie? Why not?
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
He has this putt in front of him to finish with a clubhouse lead. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
This is a 12-footer here.
He sinks his final putt and with it grabs the clubhouse lead. That's good playing. And here comes the rest of the field looking to finish up their round. And Rich, you know all about this. It's hard just to win once on the PGA Tour, but going back to back.
Luke, winning once on the PGA Tour is difficult enough. To win back-to-back weeks, that's reserved for just the top players in the game.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in and see you next time.